Walkman 45 here. I wanted to do a couple comparisons and show this classic Schrade. Picked up the other day, saved it from a flea market. It's the Old Timer Golden Bear 60T. This one wasn't too bad. I really didn't have to clean it up too much. Added a piece of moose antler for a bead. And yeah, I'll just show you so you can kind of see the difference. Not that there is one. So this is an old piece of, this is a moose antler I got at a flea market. It looks, it's pretty old, but you know, it looks about the same as a white-tailed deer. I found this guy in the woods, all mouse chewed up, but they're the same thing. Moose are a type of deer. So, anyways, came with this cool sheath. I cleaned that up a little, added some beeswax, this mustache wax I had bought, but I don't really like using it on my face, so this is a pretty cool company. They've got a shop in the boonies of New Hampshire. So, yeah, classic pattern. We all know and love this. It's a copy of the Buck 110, as far as I know. Now, obviously, it doesn't have bolsters up and down. It's a bit lighter, and it's got the lanyard. Awesome lanyard tool. All right. So I've kind of talked about, you know, some of the expensive versus cheaper models of various knives in the past. You know, I paid way too much money for this GEC 72. Bought it off a company that basically flips knives, but I like it. Having said that, I recently was gifted this Copperlock by a dear friend. It's I think it's like a 1998 or so. It's got the corncob jig. It's red with the sort of old-fashioned pre-Ford-esque shield. You know, and these Copperlocks are readily available in tons and tons of different configurations. Now, they don't have the lanyard hole, but I like the placement of the lock. It's easier to use. I like the, you know, it's pretty similar with the clip point, the deep swedge, the long pole, but I like the copperhead bolster. Yeah, you can't choke up as much, but I just like it, and definitely for the price, I like it. So, you know, it's fun to like maybe try to find these, but they've gotten to the point where unless you get really, really lucky or want to spend a ton of money, it's just not worth it. It's too bad that GEC can't expand their production numbers, but that's just how it is. You know, if you can find one, maybe two, consider yourself lucky, because they're cool, but they're not worth hundreds of dollars. They're really not. Anyways, another recent example I picked up this summer of 25 has just been, insane for knives. I just went way overboard, but that was after like a long lull, and I sold a ton of stuff too. But I picked up this Northwoods Madison Barlow. Again, this is made by GEC, so this has got 1095 blade. These are exclusively owned by Knives Ship Free. I guess they bought the rights and or the company some years ago when the owner passed away, and GEC makes the knives now. So Barlow, Barlows have been around since I believe the 18th century, maybe earlier. This is awesome. It's an awesome knife, right? I'm not gonna say it's not. It feels great in hand. It feels pretty great in pocket with a slip. No lanyard hole, but Cocobolo wood. Sometimes they do make them with bone covers. I really like the blue camel bone that they have. It's beautiful, but for like a worker's knife, this is, it's great. It's got awesome snap, great action. It's probably like a solid 7, maybe 8. Barely. If you don't have any oil on it, it's pinchable. And I got it because it came up for sale on the secondary, and I just jumped on it because I'd never had one and I was always curious. But I'll be honest with you, for the amount I paid, it's not that I have buyer's remorse, but I'm not going to buy another one. It's kind of like this Unexcelled. I kind of got it to get it, but that's it. This is not going to be like the start of a new Northwoods craze. These have gotten ridiculous. I see them regularly going, this brand for, $300. It's just stupid. It's stupid because, this is a CRKT. It's kind of like a modern take on a traditional, in that it's got Torx bits. This is some sort of like micarta, no liners. Very simple, super light. This thing weighs nothing. But the important thing is that these are like $40. Now I get that it's made in China, but I mean, look, it's basically, the same size. The blade's a little bit shorter. It doesn't have a bolster, but it's got an awesome bomb shield. Again, it's super light. I mean, like, I love to carry this thing, especially in the summer, because you don't need a slip. You just throw it in your pocket. It's not going to get damaged, and if it does, I mean, like, they're $40. But half stop, great action, probably, 6, 7. And, what are these? These are going for like over $200 on the secondary. I mean, I don't know. I guess the point is, I think we've gotten a little nuts, a lot of us, on, the collectability of these things. These are not investments. They're just pocket toys for men primarily. I know some women are into them, but, and they're just so expensive. They're so expensive and needlessly. A lot of you guys in the southern and western states, you have opportunities to go to like really good knife shows and check these out in person for sure. Check it out. But don't buy one. I don't recommend it. Maybe if you want to save up and buy one, but don't go down the rabbit hole. At least I don't recommend going down the rabbit hole. And I still, I see like Richter and some of you guys, I don't like to close it on my hand. But Northwoods, CRKT, this thing is bomb proof, the bomb. It's awesome. All right, Walkman 45 out.